Zooby zooby zoo, zooby zooby zoo, zooby zooby zoo, zooby zoo, zooby zoo. Mon Dieu qu'ils sont doux. Zooby zooby zoo, zooby zooby zoo, zooby zooby zoo, zooby zoo, zooby zoo. Le bruit des bisous. Sous le ciel du mois d'août, les amoureux glissent à pas le loup. Comme les oiseaux, ils ont rendez-vous. On entend partout. Zooby, zooby, zoo.
I just remembered just these moments of absolute panic going into this trip, just feeling like things weren't together, we didn't have details, and again, it's like God reminds me every single time on these trips that it has nothing to do with us, that it is all about His power, it is all about His glory, and He will accomplish what He wants to accomplish. And it's just incredible to me to kind of have these moments where it's like, this is not going to work out, just to see God be like, this is my trip, and it will, and it does. And that impacts me every single time. I'm stunned by my unbelief and by His kindness and grace to us.
On choir tour, I feel like that's when we all realized how blessed we are to go on a trip like this. And it was like a missions trip, like we were underfed and very tired. And so just being able to continue to worship Christ together was definitely very cool.
Especially one of the things that I thought was the most beautiful was the cathedral in Lyon. It had all the mosaics, the bright teal mosaics, and we got to walk down the hill that it was on where all the beautiful flowers were in the Roman ruins. And it really showed the beauty of God's creation and how much people care about God building those huge, beautiful churches all for Him. And it really inspired me.
Sagesse, il éclaire mon chemin et je marche en ma faiblesse, conduit par sa sûrement. Il éclaire mon chemin, il éclaire mon chemin.
The thing on the trip that I was the most grateful for was being in fellowship with other believers. Even though there was a big language barrier, we still connected because of our faith. We connected because of the transformative work of God in our lives. And being able to commune and talk and just get to know other believers was amazing, and I'm really grateful for that.
One of the main key roles that John Calvin lived by was not only living out the Ten Commandments, but finding a second meaning to them. For example, when the Bible says, do not steal, John Calvin would not only not steal, but he would do the opposite. He would give. He would give to others. He would give to the church, give to people in need. And I think it's a really interesting thing to live by, living by not only are you supposed to put off, but you're supposed to put on other acts.
Being able to go on this trip after thinking I wasn't going to is just a testimony of how having faith works, and just seeing my obedience to the Lord truly brought such blessing in my life and in my mom's life as she was able to chaperone, and I'm very grateful.
I would say that on Easter, the morning before our service, when we were all in like the basement room, we were praying together in groups and we worshiped together. And I just feel like that was such a special moment for all of us, solo and together as Christians, because we were all exhausted and tired, but yet we could all worship together on Easter, and it had such an effect on me.
When we got to see someone get baptized coming from such like a non-believing life and like going through so much hardship, and it was very compelling to me.